Hello again, everybody. Welcome back. Another episode here of Banish the Doubt. I am George McNamara. I'm always under direct inspiration. I make right decisions quickly. That is a quote, direct quote from the book, The Game of Life and How to Play It. That quote signifies no matter what thought is going through your mind, it will manifest itself outwardly. Because whatever it is that we're seeing in our life was once but a thought inside of our body. You need to know for no long no you need to look no other than you need to look no other than everything you see in your world, from the clothes you wear to this pad behind me, to the house that I'm in, to the car that we drive, to the buildings. Everything, everything was but first a thought. So no matter what your thought is, it is the right thought because you have brought that to you based off of your previous thoughts. Everything in your world is here because of what you have previously been thinking about, where you have been directing your thoughts. So the other quote from the book is every time a person criticizes or condemns another, it is like picking up a live wire and expecting at some point to get shocked. Because no matter what we do outwardly, boomerangs back to us. Is why the Bible said, "My word shall not return void, but shall accomplish from which it was sent." This is why Wayne Dyer can talk about and wrote a book, Excuses Be Gone, that there are no justified resentments. Because no matter what I do or what I say, it will come back to me. So therefore, if that's the premise, if that's the foundation of which we're going to build this life, then we would then want to think, right? Well, then, if I only want good for me, then I must put good out. And that first putting out of good, no matter what it may be, must come not from me, but in me by way of thought about myself. Irregardless of anyone or anything outside of me, I and I alone must have this wonderful love affair with myself first. Because if I don't, then I can no longer expect, right, that to be exposed to me on the outside, because the outside is me. The outside is just a reflection of me and my thoughts about who? About myself. You understand what I'm saying? So it's why the number 8 is such a wonderful number, because it's infinite. It's in infinity, right? There's no break. There's nothing. So if ever you're thinking about, well, what's happening to me? Why is this happening? Think of the number 8. Well, why does this happen to children? Because of the people before that child. If you're someone who's been watching my videos if you're not new to my channel and you're a subscriber, you'll recall some of my earlier videos. And if you're new, you may want to go back to some of my earlier videos where I talked about third trimester and what happens from third trimester on and how that influences everything going on in our life right here in this moment. The third trimester is when our brains turn on. And if you see the quote over my shoulder here from Neville, it talks about what should we do when we first get the desire? Nothing. Because you couldn't have the desire if it wasn't already there in this world, in this universe. Just by simply having the desire tells us that that version of us exists. And like wearing a pair of eyeglasses, right? We just simply change the lens through which we see this world through, but not the world, it's ourself. Because anytime, I'll just use the beach as an example. Anytime you're walking on the ocean and you're looking at the homes, oceanside, with the balconies, you're looking at the beach and the ocean. There is, and you're looking at that, there is the most minute part of you that is saying, yeah, but that's not me, my family, whatever. And it is that seed that is within you, right? Because Jesus said the faith of a mustard seed moves a mountain. So therefore, then the doubt, that seed of doubt inside of you prevents you from having that. Likewise, the seed of acceptance, of seeing oneself as worthy enough, deserving enough to have that, was planted in that person who owns that house. And it's a summer home. It's not just their home, it's their summer home. But we are surrounded by a society that says, well, but that's them and you're over here. And for generations, that's them and, well, you guys are over here. And we buy that, right? We buy okay, we're just going to dutifully go out and do our job. And because that seed has already been planted within you. But we've been trained to look outwardly and say, no, that has to change. They're wrong. No. You are absolutely correct. It is their problem, but it's you. You're the one speaking it into existence. So understand this from this point forward. In the rest of your time here in this human body, you're a spiritual being having this human existence. And as long as you're okay with this existence being the way it is, then you just continue on thinking the way you have always been thinking. And you are guaranteed to get the results of that thinking. If you are looking at this, watching this video, and the fact that you're watching the video should tell you then that there's a part of you that says, no, I'm tweaking things, I'm changing things. It is within you, always has, and always will be. Until now. Remember this. From this point forward, you have but with this one decision, as Wayne Dyer says, or said. You can either choose to live your life as a host to God, infinite spirit, universal consciousness, source energy, whatever you want to call it. You can either choose to live your life as a host to that, or continue living your life as a hostage to your ego. It's your choice. Thank you.